Now, Bitcoin pumped on the ETF news, but then dumped as soon as the market found out that it was fake. But what if I told you that the bulls haven't left the room yet, and they still might have a bit more firepower left in them? And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. So as many of you guys know, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours, particularly this big pump and dump right here. For those of you who are left unaware of what really happened there, well, it was fake news that came out on the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF getting approved. This fake news was printed by Cointelegraph. That's right. So they came out and they apologized for, well, the inaccurate information. But as soon as they posted that fake news tweet on, should I call it Twitter or X? On X, well, the market reacted to that news and then immediately priced it out as soon as they found out that it was fake. Now, if there's anything that this is a glaring statement of, it's, well, just how many people are short Bitcoin. And you need to understand that this is just a partial visualization of just how many people are short, right? Because it was only those people who caught whiff of the tweet who actually reacted to price. But what about the people who were, well, asleep, or they did not catch that tweet, right? But they were still short Bitcoin. What about them? So this is just a partial visualization of what price could do leading into any sort of news drop, any positive news event on the Bitcoin ETF release. But now question is the excitement over? Was the excitement just limited to, well, the fake news that dropped by Cointelegraph? And I think not. I think something very, very interesting has taken place on today's daily close on Bitcoin. And I'll be showing you exactly what happened on the daily close. Okay, this is the first bullish tick in this range. So I'm very excited to be bringing you guys this information today. But before we jump into that, guys, I just have a bit of housekeeping that I want to go over, and that is on the Mango Sprouts trading program. Guys, Module 3 is officially out. Now, I sent you guys an email. I hope you guys got it. If you didn't, well, here it is. Module 3 is out. This one is on unraveling market movements as well as finding out what is your trading style. Okay, your trading style could be very, very different from mine. And ultimately, if you want to be a profitable trader, you got to last in this space of trading. And you can only last if you are, well, trading to your personality. But now, what trading style can actually fit your trading personality as well as your lifestyle? Well, I discuss all of those concepts in this module, so go ahead and give it a watch. Now, many of you early birds have chimed in and you guys have told me that, hey, Krisha, help us spot profitable trade opportunities and show us how to execute on them. So I'm currently working on modules that will help with trade execution strategies. I'm super, super excited for it. Some of your ideas have been absolutely fantastic, so keep them coming. You guys as an early bird, you guys have an advantage, right? You guys get to shape the future of this program, so take advantage of it. I want to get all these lessons in before, well, I drop the early bird discount. Now, speaking of the early bird discount, it's still on. It's a 50% discount off the original price. So instead of $4.99, you're currently getting it for $2.49 only, lifetime access. All right, and you get to, well, dictate the course of the rest of this program. So take advantage of it while you can. Now, just a quick heads up, as soon as I start dropping more modules in, guys, I will be decreasing the discount rate. Of course, I'll be shooting you guys an email once the discount drops. Now, with this, we can jump into Bitcoin. Now, on yesterday's live stream, we reached the conclusion that, hey, Bitcoin still has a critical level overhead that the bulls need to reclaim in order for us to anticipate any move to the upside. What if I told you that we are very, very close to claiming that level? And not just that, this level, I just found out today, it's got added Confluence on it. Like pretty deadly Confluence on this level that we're looking to reclaim. All right, so here it is. What is that level? Once again, guys, get on over to the weekly time frame first off and put on your Ichimoku cloud. Okay? Put on your Ichimoku cloud, and I want you guys to look at the Tenkin. The Tenkin right now comes in at around $28,298. Price so far, now this weekly candle has not closed yet, right? We just opened the week. But price so far has been showing us strength against this region. And where am I seeing the strength? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at today's daily open. Notice where price opened relative to that level at around 28,000. Let's round up to 28,300. The exact level is 28,298, but we'll just round up, to the nearest 100, okay? So you can see that price, the daily closed over that region, and we're currently holding it as support. Price dipped in to test that daily Tenkin, and we actually saw buyers step in right there. Right? And notice throughout this entire range, guys, what is that one level that has been held as overhead resistance on every attempt? On every attempt that the bulls try to reclaim that level, 28,300, 28,300, 28,300, and boom. So after multiple attempts of the bulls trying to reclaim 28,300, this is the first time that they actually managed to do so. All right, and we're currently seeing the bulls actually step in. We're seeing the buyers step in to bid up that region. So this is a very, very important data point on our chart right now, especially on the daily time frame. All right, we're seeing good daily closes relative to a key weekly level. But now here's the thing. Not only is this the Tenkin, if I switch off the cloud, all right, let's just clear the chart out. Keep the line, the Tenkin line as it is, 28,300. Let's knock off all these nasty squigglies. Okay. There is a very, very clear pattern play on our charts right here. And what is that? It is a beautiful, beautiful cup and handle like formation. This was initially a head and shoulders pattern, which broke out and also successfully completed its measured move when, the fake news pump actually happened, just to show you guys. Let's take that, plot it on the break. Okay, almost made it up there at around 30.1K. All right, this was the measured move, and price made it close to $29,000, almost $30,000. So it was close enough. So I'm looking at that measured move as being met. But now what has happened really with the dip down, getting into support, testing the neckline of that, this pattern is technically morphed into a cup and handle like formation with the neckline coming in once again at 28,300, lining up with that weekly Tenkin, lining up with that critical level. All right, so 28,300 is also the neckline. So right now we're seeing a break. And if I really go ahead and turn on my volume, look at the volume that stepped in relative to everything that came before, which is something that you want to see on these critical breakouts. All right, so now let's break down this picture. We have weekly Tenkin, all right, coming in at 28,300. We have the neckline of the cup and handle like formation. But in addition to all of this, guys, there is one more bull market indicator that we have been talking about now for, the past couple of months. And what was that hinged on? That was hinged on this. This is the combination indicator set up between the Bollinger Band and the MACD on the weekly time frame. Now, what exactly are we looking for over here in order for, us to get that bullish inclination? When does Bitcoin actually pump? Well, the bullish indicator is this. As soon as price reclaims the midpoint of the Bollinger, which is that red line running right through, and, it's in addition to the MACD crossing bullish. So we want to see a bullish crossover between the blue line and the red line on our MACD. So I want to see a combination set up there between the two indicators. But now question is, where does the mid really come in at? Let's actually go ahead and plot a point right on the mid, coming in at around $28,014. Are you guys seeing it? All right, $28,014. Where does the Tenkin come in at, my friends? The Tenkin comes in at around 28,300. So closing over that Tenkin also means us closing over the Bollinger mid. All right, so in this combination setup, we'll have one tick mark that's gone off. Now, for those of you wondering, Krisha, how well has the system actually worked in the past? Well, now I have data points in front of you, a total of 5 data points, historic data points wherein we've actually seen this bullish setup, all right? So price living over the Bollinger mid. So I want to see confirmed closes of the Bollinger mid. What is confirmation? At the very least, 2 candle closes over the Bollinger mid is confirmation. 2 confirmed closes plus MACD crossing bullish. That is the setup. All right, so now I have marked out every instance where that has happened. And now I have data points dating all the way back to March 2019. This is March 2019. I don't know why. Typo. But anyways, we got the first sustained close right here, March 2019, plus a bullish crossover on the MACD. And that's it. Bitcoin was off to the races. We went from around 3.9K going all the way up to $14,000, which is a good 258%. Now, the second instance happened right here on Jan 2020, where we got 2 confirmed closes over the Bollinger mid plus MACD crossing bullish, all right? And you can see that price rallied here at the very least to the top of the Bollinger Band, right? What was that move to the upside? Well, let's go ahead and check that out. That was a good 28% to the upside. Now, the third instance of this bullish indicator going off was when we were emerging out of the COVID dump. And notice how we had sustained closes over the Bollinger mid We also had a bullish crossover in the MACD, and that's it. Bitcoin was off to the races from there. We rallied from 7.9K all the way up to $60,000 per Bitcoin. That was a good 730% to the upside. Okay, this has had pretty good plays for. And notice, throughout that entire run, price did not break the Bollinger Mid even once until the trend was done, until the trend ended, and that's when the market was turning, right? The fourth instance of us actually getting that bullish indicator set up was here when we rallied up to $60,000 for the second time. This too, we got a bullish crossover on the MACD, 2 confirmed closes over the Bollinger Mid, and at the very least, where did price rally up to, guys? Top of the Bollinger Band. Okay, once again, $60,000. That was a good 52% to the upside. Still an amazing range to capitalize on if you are a trader. Now, the next instance of confirmed closes of the Bollinger Mid, as well as a bullish crossover on the MACD, was right here, Jan 2023, guys. At the very least, where did we rally up to? Top of the Bollinger Band. That was still a good 30 to 40% on that range alone. Alrighty, so there's good trade setups to be had just on this indicator combination. So go ahead and check it out. You can pull it up on your screens, Bollinger Band and the MACD combination. Now, once again, where are we relative to the mid? We're currently hovering over it. Sustained closes over the Bollinger Mid plus MACD crossing bullish is your next bullish signal. Now, guys, as soon as this goes off, as soon as the signal goes off, I will be bringing it to your attention. So if you do not want to miss out on that, make sure you're hitting the sub and the bell icon. That way you catch the signal when it goes off, because you can bet that I will be watching out for it like a hawk. Alrighty, so now this is the Confluence on this level at around 28,300, eyes on 28.3K. So far, we have good daily closes on this level. We want to see buyers step in right here. Okay, the more closes we see, the more strength we see, that's going to give us some confirmation getting into the weekly close. Alrighty, now question is, okay, Krisha, 28.3K, good stuff. What's the target? Right? If we get the close, what are we looking towards first? Well, just look at the Bollinger Band playthrough. At the very least, guys, I'm looking at the top of the Bollinger Band. This comes in at around 31.4K. What is that range? To around 31.4K, that's going to be a good 11% to the upside on the minimum. Alrighty, as far out targets concerned, guys, keep it simple, stupid, okay? We always follow Ichimoku cloud theory here, and if there's one thing that'll give you some really solid targets, it's the Ichimoku cloud. We are looking towards an edge to edge on the cloud. All right, from one edge to the cloud, as you can see, we're currently living inside the cloud. So from one edge to the cloud to the other edge of the cloud. So where is that first target coming in at? Well, the first target, my friends, comes in at around $42,000. Okay, from 30K going all the way up to $42,000, that's going to be another 33% to the upside. So on the minimum, we're looking at a good 10 to 11%, but on the max, we're looking at a good 40 to 45% to the upside. That's right, that's the trade that we're looking at right now, okay? But execution is key. Try and get your bids on good critical levels that you can manage your trades off of, all right? That way you can remain stress-free as you sit in your positions. Ultimately, guys, trading is a game of mental and emotional endurance as well. All right, when you get your bids on nice, good levels, it's easy to manage your trade off of. You can sit stress-free in your position. And being stress-free on an open position is going to give you a lot more clarity to look for other opportunities in the market. If you get into a sticky position because you bought a breakout and now price is moving against you, you're not here. Okay, you're not able to look for other opportunities in the market because you're too freaking worried managing a bad trade. So try and get your bids on key levels. That way it's easy for you to manage and you know exactly when you're wrong. And if you're wrong, you get to get out with a minimal loss. Now, question is, when are we wrong on this trade? Keep it simple. The weekly closes underneath that Tenkin. I am looking at this entire wick here. Let's just zoom into this picture. I'm looking at this entire wick here as rejection. All right, I'm saying that the market has rejected price over 28.3K. The bears are looking to take over from here, at which point, once again, I'll be looking towards the weekly dynamic indicator. Now, I will not be bogging you down with additional information. For now, you guys have the key levels, 28.3K. We start closing over that. I'm saying bulls in control, up we go. First target, 31.4K. Alrighty, so now this is the picture on Bitcoin for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, and I will see you in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.